Governor Abbott has called for a third special session with priorities on redistricting, among other things. As our state has seen nearly 4 million new residents since the last census, we might be seeing some change in the political landscape. And here to talk about this is former Texas GOP Chairman James Dickey and Katie Naranjo, with the Travis County's Democratic Party. Katie, starting with you, do you think they're going to do redistricting in this next special session?
That's what's on the table for sure. I mean, that's the only reason why Democrats would come back.
Civil or uncivil do you think it could get?
My understanding is during this last special session, while Democrats were in D.C., that the Republicans were drawing the maps with or without census data, who knows. So what we've seen from the governor is his continued assault on Texas families, on women, on jobs, and on healthcare workers. He's continued to add those items to each of the calls. I would expect nothing less of the governor than to completely abandon his conservative principles and continue to lean in on his Trumpism. James
Dickey, how ugly do you think it's going to get if they do redistricting?
Well, I mean, the first question, as you brought up, is, are the Democrats even going to show up for work again? I hope they do, because I think we end up with a better process when everybody participates. And during the 100 years the Democrats were in charge in Texas, I can't find any record of Republicans leaving town and skipping out on the job. We've had 4 times now the Democrats have done it in less than 20 years. And hopefully they won't. Hopefully we'll have a good, spirited debate and drawing of the lines. I know I've testified in front of the committees. Hopefully everybody else will get their input in as well.
Katie, are there any solutions or suggestions for kind of toning things down between Republicans and Democrats at the State House?
The Democrats left to continue to serve the voters of Texas because the Republicans will not work with anyone but themselves. Democrats are not allowed a seat at the table. They're not listened to. Hundreds of amendments were presented to SB 1 to make it stronger, better, and more transparent. We know the number one thing that would help voting in Texas in terms of transparency is online voter registration and voter accuracy, of which the Republicans refused repeatedly to even consider. So at what point will the Republicans, in good spirits or good faith, actually look to serve the people of Texas rather than their far-right Trump base? So unless the Republicans are willing to work with if Republicans were actually willing to work with Democrats and building maps that represents the people of Texas, then they'd be open. But the Republicans have repeatedly for the last 3 sessions shown no willingness to work with their colleagues or build consensus.
Okay, so James, go ahead.
I think it'll be news to Chairman Dutton and other Democrat chairmen of committees in the House, which have huge amounts of power, that all of their power is in fact disingenuous, according to Katie. And frankly, okay, if that's the case, if making Democrats chairs of committee in the House, if that doesn't actually show a willingness to work together and isn't given any credit and isn't reciprocated, then okay, let's just not have any Democrats be chairman of any of the committees in the House. We can fix that.
Okay, we've got to wrap it up. We are out of time.
Again, escalation. That's all the Republicans want is escalation.
Yeah, all right, thank you,
Not
Katie.
governing.
Thank you.